Yeah, sure. So I think we need to start by asking, what is the brand promise of chiropractic, right? If we start to look at the profession in terms of, almost like a corporation or a business entity, like what is our promise? What are we promising the public? And I ask that question a lot when I travel and speak, and a lot of people will say, well, we're promising, pain relief. We're promising that people will heal. We're promising that their condition will go away. However, if you root yourself in the philosophy of chiropractic and the science, and really think this thing through, no doctor in the world could guarantee any sort of result, right? They may say they can, but no one knows exactly what's going to happen in a body. I mean, someone could have cancer, you do not know about it, and it's too far gone. Like there's limitations of their matter, and they're going to die, and we're all going to die eventually, right? So our promise is not any specific result, but we are promising people an opportunity for optimal healing. We're promising them an opportunity for optimal health, and that their life be expressed at its fullest potential, because we are addressing the foundational system of the body, the nervous system, removing interference to that. And when we remove interference to the system that's designed to adapt us to our environment, to allow us to heal, grow, and thrive, then it would be illogical not to expect great results, right? That's where the certainty comes from. The certainty doesn't come from expecting or from guaranteeing a result, right? And because then some are like, oh, I hope this person gets better, right? I hope that this happens. Well, I can have exceeding certainty, knowing that I should expect amazing things to happen as when I adjust the spine and remove interference. Again, it would be illogical, both philosophically and scientifically, for me not to expect amazing results. So I think it's important for anyone going into or considering going into chiropractic, or already in chiropractic if you're in the profession, is to think about, why do you want to go into the profession anyways? People have lots of reasons. Well, some people say, I want to help people. Well, that's great. There's a lot of different professions you can go into to help people. I mean, you could be a marriage and family counselor. You could be a pastor. You could be a realtor. There's lots of ways to help people. Others will say that they want to make money, right? And this, I'd say the same. You can make money helping people in lots of those professions I just mentioned. Some will say, well, I want to help people specifically get out of pain. Well, that's great too. That's noble. I've done that a lot throughout my career. However, there's a lot of other professions where you could do that without the associated negative brand equity, because we do still have negative brand equity. I just mentioned that if you put in chiropractic is or chiropractors are in Google, then so if you simply want to help people get out of pain, well, you could be a doctor of physical therapy. You can be an osteopath. You could be a medical doctor, a physiatrist. There's lots of people that help people get out of pain. So why wouldn't you pursue a profession that doesn't have the negative brand equity, that actually could make more money, because there can be more of a ceiling in a pain-based model of chiropractic. And there's a lot of internal turmoil in the profession that I see when people go into the profession for those reasons. That really eats away at them. In fact, I had a conversation with a chiropractor yesterday. This is my second conversation in 2 years. He contacted me 2 years ago. 25 years in practice, and he was telling me that he hates going into work, and that the last time I talked to him, he said, man, if I have one more person tell me, oh, hey, I don't think you got it. Can you push on that spot again? Right? I'm going to kill myself. That's what he told me 2 years ago. Thank God he didn't kill himself. And thank God he actually called me again yesterday. But this gentleman has And he told me, he's like, I haven't experienced the miracles of chiropractic. I haven't had that. I went to Western States, chiropractic college where it was a pain-based model of chiropractic, and they didn't even show us the techniques. He even 25 years in, he was concerned about his technique system, and if he would even be able to get the types of results that your office gets, and that my clinic gets, and others like us. And that is just so exceedingly sad to me. It breaks my heart that's someone in our profession, this beautiful profession, has had to spend 25 years of hell, not getting to experience this thing. Now, I also feel incredibly grateful and inspired that he called again, and this time I had more. I was ready for him. I knew what to say, and I, because he wants to do workshops. He wants to invite the people. He wants those people. He sees the type of people we can bring in, but he's still not certain that he has the technique. So I said, okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be in my practice in 2 weeks. If you join the program, the only way I'm going to even allow you to come in and do workshops is if you fly out to my practice, spend the day with me. We're going to show you everything we do. We're going to look at your technique. We're going to do, really refine your assessment, all these things. And then you're going to be on the weekly calls that we do for our members to make sure you have the certainty and the communication ability to impact these people. And so that's what I would share with prospective students is, why do you want to go in? Is it to help people, to make money? Is it to get people out of pain? Or is it what this thing is actually possible? What's possible with this thing? And that is to help the sickest of the sick, to help those with no hope, to unleash their human potential so that they can impact their family and their community and their work and the people around them, and shift this system, this sick care, disease care system that is bankrupting the world and families, and shift into a new era of humanity where that money can be funneled into the arts and actual science and evolution and spirituality, all these different areas, so we could have a true as close to a utopian society as possible. So that's what I'd like to share with everybody.